and today I have a book review for you of The 100 by Kass Morgan. This was my science fiction book of the month, and I was so excited to read this one because I've heard so many good things about the TV show, and apparently this is a lot different to the TV show, but it's really, really good. It's about a time when there has been a nuclear war on Earth, and Earth becomes uninhabitable due to this nuclear radioactive waste that's on Earth. So very few people flee to space in a spaceship, and this spaceship has been going on for years and years, and they've built their own lifestyle on the ship, and they finally think that Earth might be habitable again, so they send 100 teenage convicts to Earth to sort of see if they can survive, and before they send everybody down there. And this is told from the points of view of those convicts. It's told from the points of view of 4 of them, I think it is. Yeah, it's told from the point of view of a girl called Clark, who was arrested for something her parents did. A boy called Wells, who decided to become a convict just so he could go on the ship to Earth for Clark because he's in love with Clark and wanted to protect her on Earth. A boy named Bellamy, who holds somebody hostage to get onto the plane to Earth to protect his sister, who is also one of the 100. And a girl called Glass, who escapes the ship that's going to Earth just as Bellamy attacks the Chancellor and gets on, so she takes that chance to leave. And so within the book you don't only just see Earth, because with Glass's point of view you get to see the ship and the workings of the ship and like the politics of the ship, and it's really, really interesting. I found both Earth and the ship really interesting, and I don't really know which one I found more interesting. This is a very character-driven story because we don't get to see a lot of Earth after the nuclear war a lot. They've been there probably like 2 weeks at most. But there's other books in this series, so I assume they go more into detail about the actual Earth. And I did really like the ending. It really sets it up for the rest of the series, which I have watched I have seen the trailer for season 2 of the TV series, and it does look like it runs on from this. So I'm not sure how much they've changed. I think they might have just changed the characters in the story a little bit so it can be a whole series. But I love the characters, and I think it is a very character-driven story rather than the world. And so while we get to see like deers with 2 heads and weird rabbits and stuff, we don't really get to see what Earth is like that much. But that's good. I think it was good character-driven story, sort of like Shadow Me, where you don't get to see a lot of the world, but it doesn't really matter because the characters interest you enough. And yeah, I really enjoyed all of their points of view. I think they were really good at doing more than one point of view. Like the voices sounded like different people. It didn't, like, I wasn't confused who I was in the head of, if that makes sense. And yeah, so I really, really enjoyed the 100, and I'm glad I picked this one out of my TBR jar. So that was my review of the 100, and I will see you next time. Bye.